What up, what up, what up, though? It's your host of Smoke the Most, Detroit Mel. On my left, what's your name? Introduce yourself, my dog.
What's up? It's E, Health is Wealth. Y'all know the mantra, man.
Yo, what's the word, y'all? 48 Beers back with y'all again.
It's your boy Tay Working.
Hey, this is Fade to Smoke podcast, man.
Fade to Smoke.
Yeah.
Hey, man, before I introduce our guest, man, I want to say welcome back to our viewers, man. Welcome to our first-time viewers and to the people that hate and just watching. We need y'all, too, so thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Right.
Especially the niggas dry hating.
Yeah, dry hating.
We appreciate y'all.
But we appreciate y'all, man.
It take 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
But today we have a special episode about something that's very important going on in the climate of the United States, man. Something that's near and dear to our hearts, and that is mental health. So today we have a mental health therapist, Marie Musanga. Let's give a round of applause.
Y'all better be clapping too.
You just butchered my name. It's Musanga.
That's crazy.
Oh, man.
You practiced too, didn't you?
Musanga. All right.
Well,
Musanga.
Introduce yourself then, if you don't mind.
Hi, everyone. I'm really glad to be here. Super excited, super nervous. My name is Marie Therese Musanga.
And we are glad to have you. We are glad to have you. Thank you for coming.
Glad to be here.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Your origin, where you from, where you born.
So I was born and raised in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Okay.
I'm from Kinshasa.
Oh.
Came to the United States in 2005, and here we are.
Here we are.
I ain't even peep all that. You say Kinshasa?
Kinshasa.
That's like the capital or something?
Something like that.
So I have a question. So like, how was life down there?
Life was really good. It was really good before, the revolution in the early 90s. It was really good.
They had a revolution in the early 90s.
Dang, I didn't even know that.
I ain't even know that. They
Nobody
don't teach
knows
us that out
anything
here.
about my country. It's okay.
They don't teach us that out here.
Congo, you
got
They're
said,
not
right?
going to.
Yeah, they not. They try to keep it from us.
Yeah, I ain't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
Congo, who was like the oppressors at the time? When
It was
the revolution started?
apartheid, right?
So my country is very big. So when it was colonized, it was divided. And the Belgians are the ones that occupied where I'm from.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Belgium is what?
Belgium.
Belgium? Yeah.
European country.
Europe.
Okay, I heard.
What's the native language?
Ooh. So, everyone was conditioned to speak French.
Okay.
Speaking to Mike.
Because everyone was conditioned to speak French because I think the French also invaded. So everyone speaks French there, but every tribe has their own
Language
language.
as well.
Yeah. So, but the language that everybody speaks is Swahili, and now it's Swahili and French. A lot of people speak English also. So it's a lot of different languages, but the main ones would be Swahili, French,
Okay.
English.
And you say 2005 you came here?
Well, when my family came, we ended up in Worcester, Massachusetts.
Okay.
That was the first place we ended up at. That was my first experience of America.
Yeah.
That's
And
it.
then after that, my grandpa lives in Vermont, so then we drove up to Vermont, and then we lived in Vermont for a long time. And then I went to high school there, went to college there, University of Vermont, and then after that, I went to grad school in Boston, Massachusetts. Then after that, I was so sick and tired of the snow, because I swear to you, it
Right.
snows like 6 months out of the year up north in New England. So then I decided, you know what, let me get an internship in Houston, see a little bit more diversity. I've never been down south.
Yeah.
So then I packed up my car and drove
out here too.
Yeah, it was
Ooh,
a
that's a
24-hour
long
drive.
drive.
It was so emotionally draining.
Yeah.
On top of physically draining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
I can imagine. I hate
it was-
driving like
It was
that.
a lot.
Is that is that a thing? Like, since you got to the South, do you believe in Southern hospitality? Like, have you experienced that down?
What would you describe Southern hospitality to be?
Because I know a lot of people, like, up north, when you open a door, they say, like, they don't say nothing, you just walk through.
Or basically just walking
Yeah.
down the street.
Hold on, wait.
Manners and all
Like
that.
you
Have you
walking
ever
down
been
the
up
street
north?
and you pass somebody
Nah.
by, they'll
North?
speak to you.
I just know.
Hold on, he never been up north. He can't even speak on that. What's your reference point?
What's your reference
My
point?
reference
dog?
point, like people from like.
I'm from up north.
I'm from up north too,
Where you
Okay,
from?
so it's like.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah, he
We were
from
just
Chicago.
up there 2 days ago. No, sorry, 2 years ago for my friend's wedding. It's beautiful out there.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, Chicago
And people
is
open
nice.
doors and say thank you.
My
They
fault.
do?
My fault. That's what
Well, a
I'm
lot of
saying.
people from
That's-
Chicago got roots from the South.
Type
That's the
shit.
Midwest. But like in New York and
They don't
places
say
like
that.
that, they say they don't
do
speak
that.
to you when you pass by on the street.
But you got to experience it before. I was just talking to somebody about that the other night. Like, we can't take what they tell us. We got to
Yeah.
go see for ourselves, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Because your experience might be different.
Yeah.
That's true.
But anyway, so Marie, tell us
Hold on.
what.
To answer your question,
Uh,
I would say about the same, to be honest. I think
okay. And we
I don't
not
mean to,
doing as
like,
good as I thought.
break
we
Yeah,
were.
we not doing it. What's
I don't.
going-
Well, it's not. But they're not mean at
Yeah.
all. They're just cautious, I guess, because a lot of bullshit, and you don't know who to trust, and I get that. But for me, really, because when I first got to Vermont, it wasn't that diverse as it is now. So for me, I don't know. It's just I don't know. For me, you just kind of like feel the energy, like in Vermont, like when I see people I don't know but they look like me, like they always say hi.
Yeah.
Same down here.
Type
When
shit.
I
That's
see
right.
people that look like me, like for example, I like to go on hikes early in the morning, and you don't see a lot of like black women out on hikes early in the morning,
Yeah.
but I have been seeing a lot. And
Yeah.
every time they see me, we're just like guys, I'm like, hi, don't even know her,
Yeah.
never gonna see her again.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of like, oh, you doing this? I'm doing this too.
Yeah, right. It's like
Yeah.
It's
a
just,
I can
it's
see
just
that.
a energy thing, I think.
I can see
yeah,
that.
like some
Yeah.
telepathic shit going on.
But also up north, like I feel like I was very, like, to myself. I think
Yeah.
I think maybe I was the one who was like hard to approach,
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah.
really just about like what kind of energy you're putting out
Yeah.
there.
So if you up north and ain't nobody speaking to you, it's probably young.
Probably you.
Maybe
Malina.
nothing is like 100%.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. So what? Tell us what brought you down the path of becoming a therapist.
Oh man, I was thinking about that question earlier. It's pretty loaded.
Several different things. Huh?
Several different things. I kind of noticed early on how a lot of my friends would just ask me on like how to deal with certain things,
Mhm.
and I would let them know like my thoughts and opinions, and a lot of times it would work out. So I was like, okay, that's cool. But also like just like I don't know, oppression, I guess. Just people just ignoring one of the most important things that we live with every single day, which is emotional intelligence.
Mhm.
And people just not understanding their emotions, being very uncomfortable with their emotions, wanting them to be gone. I felt like, yeah, they're annoying,
Yeah.
but we have to deal with them because they're not gonna go away. They're gonna just be there, and they're gonna come out one way or another,
Yeah.
depending on what you do. So I guess I just wanted to create a safe space for mostly people who, one, are from my country. That was the original plan, but that didn't pan out the way I thought it would.
Mhm.
I don't know, just wanted to create a safe space for anyone
Yeah.
who's interested in being vulnerable, should I
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just like seeing my whole family just going through life without acknowledging their emotions and wondering what's wrong with me. Well, you're not listening to yourself. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Vulnerability plays a huge role. I think that's where the barrier is when you're talking about black men and mental health, is the fear of being vulnerable and I guess judgment, because we live in like such a hyper masculinated, if that's even a word, society
Facts.
that any sign of weakness, and it's not just from men, from women too. A lot of women don't create safe spaces for men to be vulnerable and transparent, but yet they say they
They
want
expect that.
transparency, but safe spaces have to be created in order for this, to happen.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I became a therapist. Create a safe space for people, but you also have to be willing.
Yeah.
To try it out.
Yeah.
It's scary, understandable for sure, but you have to be willing.
So
That's interesting what you said about like. Would you say black women don't create the space?
No, I didn't. No. You're not gonna
Not
do me
black
like
women,
that.
all women.
No.
Women.
Some
I
women
said
don't
some
create-
women
Some women
don't create
Okay.
safe space.
I had to make sure I heard that right.
Yeah,
Hold on, let's
you
find
don't
out
give me
that.
like that.
No, I'm not
You
talking to
mad, you mad.
anybody. No, we're in this together. You guys. We're in this together. That's why we're
Yeah.
here, so we can unite.
Yeah. From your experience, do you think today, just from what you've seen, that men are emotionally intelligent?
Yes, very much so.
You think so?
But the ones that I've met that I feel like I can say that about them, they put in a lot of work, either
Okay.
willingly or unwillingly. It's gonna be one way or the other.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's like a maturity type thing? Like at a certain point in a person's life, as a man, they're gonna get to it, or
What is maturity?
like growth, like it's kind of like a transformation.
A transformation. Let's call it awareness. Because I've met 10-year-olds who I could say are way more mature than people that I know in their 50s.
Dang,
Right.
So it's awareness.
that's not crazy to
It's
say.
That's funny.
That's not crazy to say.
Once you're aware of yourself and your thoughts and your emotions and your behaviors, just being aware of them, that's already like a step of growth, I guess we could say.
Yeah.
Now, what you're going to do with it depends on how you're going to grow.
Right.
But some people just never tap into that awareness.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically just gonna keep on running from it for the people at home.
Yeah, but they might not even know that they are running from it.
Exactly though.
Yeah, that's true.
Because mental health ain't really taught like during like. Well, I don't know about now. I ain't been in school in a long time. The last time I was in school, mental health wasn't like.
It's not.
even a thing.
I think it should be a class in every single school.
For sure.
Every single school should have a period where you go and learn about mental health.
Right.
You would think they would have by now, because after every school shooting, they start talking about mental health.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you would think that they would have a class. I mean, they teach how to get out of the school if something happens. Why not teach, not even getting to that point, be proactive?
Prevention, yeah.
Yeah. Preventative measures.
I'm not sure in Texas. I know back home, they had started closing down a bunch of the mental health for like the places.
Like facilities
Yeah.
and stuff, like centers, clinics.
Yeah. Back when maybe like 2010, 2014, like half the spots closed. The majority of people that was in the mental health spots, they started sending them to jail. So is that like a countrywide thing, or is like
Why they
is that
send them
normal?
to jail?
I'm not sure.
Because if they commit the crime, we can't send them to the mental health hospital.
Oh,
We don't have space for these people. And these people really committing crimes. They send them in
Right.
regular population.
When this started?
That was when Obama was in office.
Damn.
That's like now I ain't been in the city in like 4 or 5 years, but last time I checked, they was closing them all.
That's crazy.
That's unfortunate.
All right, so is it like I don't know.
It's almost like they just throw, because a lot of the homeless population is mentally ill people, and they just.
A lot of the people with houses population
Right.
mentally ill.
But yeah, true.
They
I'm
just don't know
saying,
it.
I'm just saying how society just throws them to the
Yeah, to the
you know.
wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no help or no type of. I don't know.
Especially like people that got out of the like the military. It's crazy to see that. It's
I
super,
don't know if I be believing all those though.
not necessarily.
Yeah, it's hard to pick out
But you know,
who's genuine and
facts.
who's not.
But you know what? I'm trying to practice some new stuff to where because I used to be on straight dummy with people that's like asking for anything. Like, bro, don't ask
Yeah.
me for shit.
Fact.
But I'm trying to give like one good deed a day type shit.
Yeah, I've
Even
been
if just seeing somebody give them a sandwich or whatever. Like, even though I
a
don't
good
want to give it to
philosophy.
you, let me just. I need to be more giving.
I've been the exact opposite, bro.
Well, like you always been giving.
Yes, I used to get money out to school bus to homeless people, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
See, I used to hate homeless people. I ain't gonna lie.
You did?
I felt like it was something in me that like I'm kind of like a little jealous.
Why?
Like
Because they ain't got to do nothing?
they lazy. Well, I ain't gonna say they lazy. Let me not say that. In most cases, I feel like, in my opinion,
Man, it's
They
hard
lazy.
being homeless,
Yeah, I see.
bro.
I see. I
Yeah,
see.
and
You know
it's
how hot
hard
it
work.
is outside right now?
You know how hot it is. You know how
You know how
hard I
cold
be
it be?
slaving, and you just gonna sit there and ask for $1, and I gotta go to work. I find a problem with that.
But
Well,
sometimes,
I mean, I'm pretty sure they want to go to work.
yeah, fact. It'd be a lot of them want to go to work. I ain't
I
gonna
don't
lie.
know, because some of them do work for money. I've
Right.
seen it. So, I mean, why not get a job?
Fact.
That's a great question. Why not get a job?
Some of them
Cause
wash cars, all kind of stuff.
It's hard to.
no,
I mean, wash cars. Just gonna post up somewhere and just start washing cars.
Yeah,
that's what they be on.
Yeah.
But
Yes, in the back of the barber shop. I
Yeah.
work at a bar. We
I
work
feel
at a
like
barber shop.
it's the whole sense of freedom that they have.
For money.
They feel like they don't have like an actual like boss or no time to be nowhere.
Yeah.
They can wake up and just be like, finna go try to get some money.
I
But
think
that's why you homeless, I feel like. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like it's kind of lazy, bro. Because I wish I could do that. Just wake up and be like,
So then why don't you?
that's how.
because I don't want to be homeless. You feel me?
That's how.
I've been homeless before. It's not fun.
But something in
Not fun
you
at all.
wants to stay homeless. That's mentally ill. If a person wants to stay there,
No, you would not go do that.
Nah, I think it's
no,
the,
not you. I'm talking about if
No, I
a
ain't
person
talking about me
wants to.
either. I'm just saying.
Because I've heard homeless people tell us that we're the crazy ones for paying bills and
Facts.
conforming
That's what
to
I'm
the
saying.
white man.
For sure.
We're
Facts.
tripping.
So it all depends
I've heard
on,
them say
It all
this.
depends on the person and what.
That's mentally ill.
That
It's
ain't
gotta
mentally
be.
ill, bro, because if they value isn't in money and everything that we value and run our life and society about, we can't say they crazy just because they don't do what we
They say
do,
we
bro.
tripping for worrying
but
about
I ain't-
bills and
I
stuff.
ain't gonna lie, but
Kind of, gang.
I mean,
That's what, like, I'm jealous of these homeless people. Y'all living the life. You ain't even paying no bills, bro.
the best thing I
Like
can relate that
outside
to.
right now, it's 90 degrees.
All right.
Oh, nah, yeah, true. Best thing I can relate that to is like, I don't know if you can say it, like the pandemic. When we was in the house in school, like I was still in school the pandemic. And once you got so used to just being in the house, being on a computer, that made a lot of people lazy. I made a lot of people lazy, and I feel like when you get used to doing the same thing over and over again, you get okay with doing it.
Facts.
What year was the pandemic for you, like in high school?
I wasn't even in high school.
You went to high school?
You was in grammar school?
Yeah, I was in 8th grade going to 9th.
That's years fly by.
Because
I feel like the
pandemic was like
yesterday.
started what, like December 2019.
No, it was spring
Yeah.
break.
No, it
Nah.
was December 2019.
December 2019.
Oh, that's when
they were
COVID-19?
like-
Yeah, that's when we got to school.
It don't seem like it was that long
It
ago.
was yesterday.
But and it don't. Sometimes I be forgetting it existed. Sometimes, but people still catch it.
Because it's like shit really ain't changed since
Yeah.
the pandemic.
Shit.
Not really.
Nah,
I mean, a little bit. It's gotten back to normal, but it's like still a cloud of like that hasn't left
Yeah, I
ever
feel that.
since.
But I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know
see,
what to
so
call it.
with you being from a different country, do you feel like mental health shows up differently in different areas of the world?
Good question.
Not really. Not really.
Feel like people go through the same stuff everywhere, kind of similar.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, some people live in crisis, and that's like their norm, you know. And for some people, it happens here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
And
that.
of course, some people have more resources than others. You know, some people have more support than others. It's just,
Yeah.
I think everyone definitely goes through some kind of like episode in their life for sure.
Yeah.
Episode mean what? What do you mean by like episode?
Like a moment where your mental health is so deteriorated that like you just can't anymore.
Or like test it type shit.
and I know a big one, and like,
Sure.
and men in general. I know a big one. I can say that first heartbreak. That first heartbreak it alters everything.
Wait. So how was it for you? And what age did you experience this?
Said alters everything.
Like 15.
Oh my God, your heart was just made around then.
That's
Not
what
too
I'm
long
saying. It's
ago.
like that first one. It either turned hoopers into gangsters. It turned gangsters into into entrepreneur.
Bro,
Like,
you can't let a
seriously.
woman break your heart.
She crushed
It
you.
was
Turn you from a
more
hooper
so
to a gangster. No.
it was more so like it's mentally draining because
It is though. I ain't gonna lie. It hurts.
as a young man, like as a growing kid, your mental only knows so much. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the outside looking in, thinking back, I'm like, why are you even doing that?
Facts.
It's way more. But in
You
that
don't be trying
time,
to hear nothing.
and
people
yeah,
trying to
and
tell
that,
you.
I'm listening to him telling me like, nah,
You don't
she
be trying to
terrible.
hear
I ain't trying to
nothing,
hear
though.
it.
This the end all be all right here. This is my love.
Facts.
You know, he ain't
And
be
you
like
really
that.
believe, like truly believe that. Truly believe that.
Yeah, especially at the time. And
Facts.
still, we gonna go through life and get to the point until
Facts.
get
Yeah.
to that point. Cause it ain't gonna stop. You probably get like 2-3 more until
Facts.
you get to about
But
my
that
age.
first one,
Yeah.
that first one always gonna be the
Yeah, on my mama.
that like dog for real.
Yeah.
What happened,
I'll never
man?
forget that.
I'm just saying like even like my friends and all that, even even my friends and all that.
What did she do?
What did she do?
It's more so.
What
it's,
didn't she do?
It's more so like what I did, what she did. It was like I was playing the same game she was playing, but
Yeah.
my feelings was still attached. Like,
Oh, man.
and that was my first. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's way deeper.
On my mama, it hit different.
It hit different.
It
Like
do.
nah, for real.
It do.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's cute.
Yeah. But I mean, dudes need to be able to be. Dudes should have a safe space to go talk to other people when they go through those type of heartbreaks. Like, who did you turn to talk to when you was dealing with that shit? Probably nobody, right?
No, I turn like even my friends like to this
Oh, for
day,
real?
like still like, I talked to them about it. When I was going through the whole breakup process, my friend was right
strong,
there.
bro. You
like,
strong.
My friend was right there, like really like talking to me about it. We talking
6
about
years
it.
ago.
Yeah.
Facts though, facts. It was just like a few
Because I
days
remember
ago,
my
but
age
Facts.
group, when we went through shit like that, yeah, who was you going to talk to?
I was gonna
hey,
say,
yo, dog.
not
she
my
just broke
mama.
my heart, man.
Because you don't want to really look like
And I
you fell for something or you feel me?
Yeah.
and the thing really
You
is,
just got to deal with it by yourself.
And that's a lot.
and
that's
the
a
real
problem.
thing,
That.
shout out my mom, bro. Shout out my mom. I can actually be like growing up. I was really transparent with my mom. Like, if me and my mom gonna be, we gonna be in good terms. We gonna talk about everything. Like, so I talked to her about it. She knew that it was messing me up, but
Yeah.
go through it.
Yeah, that's good. You had somebody to
Yeah, I
talk to,
think that's
man.
important to be able to talk to
Yeah.
your parents about stuff like that.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It was a more so like it was a thing where I'm gonna deal with it myself or
Yeah.
Right.
No, that is good though. It's crazy. I'm sitting back thinking about like I never had that, and low key, you need that.
facts, like
You
real.
for sure need that.
Cause I'll be why y'all ever seen that show, The Shy?
Yeah, I watched the whole
Like-
everything.
There's episodes on there where the guys on there came together and
Yeah.
they created what they called was like a safe space to where the men could get together and they could talk about whatever they was going through or whatever was on their mind. And I thought to myself like, damn, that's a good idea, but I don't really feel like that's realistic.
Yeah.
Why not?
I feel like
You hit some
the
boundaries.
climate of the world is getting closer to that, but I still don't think
But this is how it started to get even closer.
Yeah.
because stuff is messy. And people know that, so they
But no,
still
I
not
ain't-
gonna be 100% vulnerable.
Well, you
Yeah.
can expect people to be 100% vulnerable, like in the first meeting. You have to create that space. Like you say, hey, I
Yeah,
have a
well,
space
yeah.
over here. And they're like, do you really? Let me come check it out. They're not really going to share much. They're trying to scope out the space. Can I be vulnerable? Because you're asking me to do something very hard right now. So do you have that space? It could take weeks, could take months, could take years of people just coming to your space and not sharing. But they're still coming because they still feel some kind of security.
Yeah.
So it takes a long time to create that kind of environment. Like, no one's going to come on the first day. I mean, some people will come on the first day, spill their beans, and that'll be good to see, like, okay, let me see if I hear this again somewhere else,
Yeah.
right? Like, you have to create those boundaries, those rules when it comes to that.
What I think too is because I just peeped one of these plays happen. Like you got to target somebody that's very influential and popular.
What you
if
mean?
you
What you
get
mean?
like if you get a person who already has everybody under their wing, soon as you cuff him and get him there, they gonna all follow him because this their leader anyway.
Yeah.
Like so, we need to put this like target the strongest men, the people that got like the biggest following, even if it's just like in the real world, I ain't talking about social media following. I'm saying just like, you know how
Yeah.
energy is.
Yeah.
Because once you get them people, other
Yeah.
people are already looking up to them. They gonna fall in line.
Fact.
True.
That's why
True.
So I want to ask you, how do you go about creating those safe spaces, or what's a good idea that we can use to create those safe spaces?
Well, it has a lot to do with, trust, right? That's the first thing. And confidentiality. And then that has to be beneficial in the long run. So you have to keep showing, like, you can be safe here. You can trust us. You can be as vulnerable as you want to be and not be judged. And that has to be shown over and over and over again. And of course, you need to be in a closed environment, no names, just, it's about the people who are running it and leading it. They have to continue to show the same amount of like respect to everyone else who's also coming in and trying to spill their beans.
Yeah.
And you have to make sure that none of it leaks out, because once it leaks out, especially their private information, it's a wash.
It's no longer a safe space.
Done. It's no longer a safe space.
It's over with after that.
Yeah.
So you did couples therapy, right?
Yeah, I did couples therapy for a little bit, maybe like a year.
How was that?
It was interesting.
I could imagine. That was interesting.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The only issue was like timing and consistency, because you're not just after one person's schedule, but two people's schedule,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to always align time, right? Yeah.
That's the hardest thing.
Yeah,
I
especially when it comes to therapy.
Yeah.
That's when especially
And you really don't want to go anyway.
Right.
I can't make it. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. I can imagine that it was interesting, though. Probably saw some crazy stuff, huh?
No, not
No?
really.
Oh, well, you're a good therapist then.
Not really. I wouldn't go that far. I think like, I don't know. People just.
I mean, if it was peaceful every time, then you were working.
It wasn't peaceful. It wasn't peaceful. A lot of times, like, you can't just go do couples therapy. You have to be doing individual therapy as well. Like, you can't just think, oh, I'm just gonna go do couples therapy and everything's gonna be fine. No, you have to be working on yourself as well outside of your relationship.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Your partner does too.
That makes sense.
And what is that? What does that feel like after like I'm putting there that you already had like successful like meetings and stuff like that. Like after, what is it like to be a huge part of that? Why the marriage can stay together, or
You mean like a God complex? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, couples therapy is not so that your marriage can stay together. Or so you guys.
Oh, yeah.
That's not what it's for. It's so you can figure out. I mean, you might come in and be like, yeah, our goal is to stay together, but depending on the work that you do and how it goes, we might all agree that it's just better to not be together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a mutual agreement.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Well, even if you guys
But
were
you gotta
breaking
put the
up, it
work
did
in.
work. It's not like it didn't work. You
Well,
know?
yeah.
Even
Well,
if you
yeah.
end up breaking up, it did work out, because it could have been a messy blowout. It could have been like
A murder.
the worst breakup ever.
Oh, it's always
You
gonna
could
be
got-
messy.
Yeah, it is. So
I
like, in what
mean,
way could
even
we
with
keep
therapy, it's gonna be
like,
messy.
Yeah, exactly.
facts.
But it could always be worse. And sometimes, also, you can't just do couples therapy too. Like, it really depends on what's going on in your relationship. Right. Like, for example,
Yeah.
if there's like domestic violence, there's no way therapy is gonna be.
Yeah.
That's actually like a big no. If there's,
You gonna need
there's,
Dr.
like,
Phil.
Man, even he can't help.
And you gotta both want to go. I mean, you can't just say I'm gonna go because he or she wants me to go. You have to both want to go.
I mean, you can.
But will you get something out of it if you're not even really open and I'm just doing it because you want me to do it?
You will eventually if you finally open up. If you open up eventually, you
Well,
might
yeah.
not want to go the first time, but you're doing it for that. That's
Something
how it
like
normally
that.
works a lot. It's like, oh, my partner wants me to go to couples therapy.
Ah,
I don't
okay.
want to go really because I don't think like we
Then we
need
need
it, but
it.
you do go anyway.
Yeah.
But you have to really participate.
Yeah,
You can do things you don't want to do. Like, who the hell wants to go to therapy?
Real.
Nobody's like, yay, I'm gonna go to therapy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Physical therapy
Some of
is
my
like that.
clients, right? But you're not talking about your feelings and like your past trauma.
Facts,
Just
facts,
therapy.
facts.
Some of my clients were like, like eventually you get to that point where you're like, yo, I cannot wait to tell my therapist this bullshit that happened and how I handled it really well. She's
Yeah.
really proud of me. Like I have those moments all the time where my client's like, I cannot wait to see you today because let me tell you
Yeah.
how I handled this situation. Or they'll be like, man, I really fucked up. Like, let me tell you how I fucked up this situation because I need some support,
Yeah.
But I think the reason everyone, like, my clients keep coming back is because they feel like it's a non-judgmental environment. Like, even
Yeah.
if you come in and you don't do what it is that you were supposed to be doing this week, you can still come in and tell me that you didn't do what you were supposed to be doing and that shit hit the fan. And I'm not going to be here judge you and be like, oh, blah, 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 I told you so. Even if sometimes I'd be in the back of my mind, like, if you just did that thing I told you
Yeah.
to do. But that's not why we're here. Because obviously you know that. So I don't
So-
need to remind you.
So, question: how do you not judge?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
'Cause
Do you
I-
ever find it hard
Yeah,
to
'cause I
not
be
be
wanting to
judgmental
talk to
at
people,
all, or do you
like-
just keep it?
Well, can you describe judgment?
Like how you just said, like how you don't be like, I told you so, or like, remember, goddamn it, I told you about the woo woo, but the whole time it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, is the best way about not judging just by listening?
I'll
Yeah.
give you an example. If let's say I'm a therapist and somebody admits to me that they molested a child, I can't not think that you're a piece of shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't not think that, but I do also have to still focus on what you're trying to do.
So your subconscious could possibly judge, but you shouldn't.
I was about to say
verbally
that
judge.
your subconscious always gonna judge.
Right, because your subconscious
It's-
probably gonna judge anyway.
Facts.
You can't really control that.
But you have to still maintain a safe space and
Yeah.
focus on what
Well,
they're trying to do.
As a therapist, you have your own limits as well. You don't have to be anybody's therapist you don't want to be.
So you can cut it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have your own free will. You don't have to do work that is not effective. Like if for example, if somebody comes in and they tell me, oh yeah, like I molested a child or whatever, then that the thoughts I have, because I have a 4-year-old, right?
Yeah.
So that compromises my effectiveness to be able to work with you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna refer you to people who specialize in working with, sex offenders and stuff
Right.
like that.
Gotcha.
Because there's a place for, I don't want to say for everyone, I want to say for everyone, but there's a place that you can go depending on the issue that the professional has the skills to help you. I know a lot of therapists who work with sex offenders, and a lot of them did it for a long time.
Yeah.
But then after they had kids, got married and stuff like that, they just
They couldn't do it no
anymore
more.
because you
Yeah.
don't think the way that you can't be effective for those people anymore. And you have to find someone who is effective for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to be non-biased on some stuff, man. I mean, come
Especially things like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially when, like, in that case, if you do have a kid and it's like,
I can't help you.
yeah, like I don't even want to help you, really.
Yeah, and that's
on.
what
Yeah.
you start. You have your
Yeah.
bias and your judgment just clouds, and you're no longer effective. It's all about being effective for that person, despite your
Yeah.
thoughts,
Yeah, that's real
your
shit.
values and stuff.
Therapy comes in all shapes and forms, though. It's not just
Yes, it does.
not just going to a therapist or a counselor. So, what do you do for therapy?
Me, oh man. I mean, I've been in therapy for a long time.
So therapists do have to, yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
I was just about to ask you that.
You need
Because
to-
I would imagine it's a lot people unloading all that on you.
Right, not even mostly that, but just like your everyday life too. Like you're also human. You also live your own life.
Yeah.
So, depending on, stress from work and just like other stress from real life outside of work, you need to have someone. But what I love to do, I just exercise a lot. I
Yeah.
exercise a lot, and I turn my phone off.
Yeah.
I turn my phone off. Like you can't reach me after 8:00.
You mean like power off?
No,
Or
like
just do not disturb? Okay.
And I can't. And I put it somewhere, and I
Yeah,
Don't
because you'll
look at
still
it
find
until the next
yourself
day.
unselfconsciously.
Yeah, I just pick
Just-
it up. It's like muscle memory.
Mm-hmm. Before you know it, you're on Instagram.
That phone is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, for
I'm
real.
a
But my
big
favorite thing to do is exercise, talk a lot of shit with my friends.
Yeah.
Where I
Right.
don't have
Yeah.
a filter.
fact.
And it sounds a little bit cliche or cheesy, but just spend time with people that I know love me.
Yeah.
Despite
Facts.
whatever I say. Like, they're not gonna be like, but sure, they're not gonna judge me. You know, they're not gonna be like, but you shouldn't be saying that. Like,
Right.
blah blah blah.
I think everybody should find
They say spit.
somebody like that
Fact.
that they can just be themselves with,
Yeah.
unfiltered.
Does everybody here have something that they do for therapy? Self therapy?
Like self-care.
Yeah, self care.
What do you guys do?
I've never really thought about it.
Yeah, you got to find something, man, and do something.
Yeah.
It's more
Something to,
game.
you know,
playing
clear
the
your
game.
mind, playing the game.
Playing the game. I like the game is really like therapeutic because a lot of the people I play the game with, I've been playing the game with them for like 8-9 years.
Yeah.
So it's like a real safe space on there. There's people on there that I feel like are closer to me to people that's in my real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, real shit. That's
For real.
Yeah.
I like doing yoga, man. Yeah.
I haven't
smoking
found
weed.
I haven't found nothing. And no, you know what's crazy? I don't know. See, I think I need some fucking therapy because I get so mad sometimes to what stuff I even love when I'm going through and I'm stressed and
Yeah.
I don't even want that.
Yeah.
Like I've been smoking a cigarette. Cigarettes should calm you down, right? That's the whole thought of it, right?
Well, yeah, you would
I
think.
don't-
I've been
I don't
smoking
know.
weed and like threw the weed up against like the window driving because I'm mad. I'm just talking something. And I'm just thinking to myself like, damn, that shit was supposed to have been calming me down, but I'm still working myself up to. So
Right.
I haven't found anything.
You may just need anger management,
Facts.
Maybe,
which is a form of therapy,
Facts.
maybe.
but it's a specific form. But yeah,
I ain't found nothing.
because you
I get
you
mad
have
when I
road
start-
rage.
I don't know. You know, some people say they do, some people say they don't. I don't know. I just think people can't drive. That's how I feel. I don't know if that's called road
No,
rage.
people can't drive.
People can't drive, and I talk shit.
Can't
Yeah,
drive.
I talk shit.
Yeah.
No, I was finna do something crazy recently. It was this lady did something pissed me off. She drove like cut me off, and I was trying to like get on the side of her with this cup I had. I was finna hit her car with it.
Oh yeah, you out of control. You out of control.
Luckily, she sped up. I'm like, ooh, this. Yeah.
Yeah, you out of control.
You got some, yeah, you got to control them.
No, I be trying, bro.
But that's your intrusive thoughts.
That's what I'm like. I probably need therapy with some stuff. Like
Yeah.
anger management, you might be right, because I don't know how to control my
It's
shit.
good to have. You never had a therapist before? I have.
Semi.
I have one now, actually.
It was like a counselor, but
Yeah.
she was like,
Congratulations.
I need to get one.
Huh?
I said I need to get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was saying
Yeah, I was
congratulations.
saying
Oh, thank you.
congratulations,
Thank you.
right?
Thank you.
'Cause
Thank
that's
you.
the
Thank
next step, you know.
It's not my first one. Probably won't be my last. I had a couple before, and it was crazy because it felt like I'm such a what's the word, introspective person, that when I was talking to the therapist, it was like I was telling them things and at the same time analyzing the situation as I'm saying it, and breaking it down myself to where I was doing all the talking and they weren't doing nothing, so I ended up getting rid of them. That may sound crazy, but that's
No,
what was
it's
happening.
not.
So-
I was analyzing myself in real time in front of them, and they were just agreeing with everything I was saying.
So you feel like y'all grown them?
maybe.
No.
I mean, well, had you done that before?
Done what?
Like, analyzed yourself in front of someone else?
No, not in
Figure out
front of
your own-
myself, but I'm constantly, like I said, I'm introspective, so I'm constantly analyzing everything
Right.
about myself, constantly. That's just me.
That's interesting.
It's that subconscious.
So, like, what do you think? Some
Not on a self-conscious level, but I'm just analyzing myself to make myself better.
Okay.
But why do you think, like, because you said you've been to therapy, you said congratulations, because I know most black men don't go to therapy. Why do you think it's a stigma that black men don't, or the reason
Good one.
why we don't go to therapy?
Well, why don't you guys answer that question? Why don't y'all go to therapy? I mean, you're in therapy. Why have you been?
no, but
Why don't you-
how do you like who point? I've never been pointing in the
I
right
think-
direction for that.
Yeah.
I think
Nobody
in the
talks
black
about
community, it's an access
That's
thing.
Yeah, I've never seen
where
doors
do we
like
find the access?
free therapy here. Come talk
Yeah.
to us. I ain't never seen that. And with my mom, like my teachers, nobody never pointed me in this direction. So I always thought it was like a self-therapeutic thing that I was trying to do. I might just not be the best at it, you know.
That
But
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
I was in my 40s before I realized that, man,
Yeah,
this
the
shit ain't normal.
it was
A
crazy.
lot of stuff that we deal with in our head is not normal.
Fact.
We try to say that, oh, well, this is just what it is, but everybody don't feel or think that way.
Right.
It's not normal.
And it's crazy. I'm thinking this way at a young age. It don't make sense.
Yeah.
No, I think the reason I've never done it may be because of procrastination. Because I want to do therapy. I just never actually put forward the steps to find a therapist, sit down and talk to him, even call or talk to him on the phone. So I think mine would be more so procrastination.
And
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
that,
like-
but it's also not easy to just find a therapist.
I was
You
saying
have
it's
to
a
go
trusting
through
thing.
A lot of steps to find
Yeah.
a therapist. Even when you do find one, it's not to say that that's the person for you.
Okay.
I always tell people, like, finding a therapist sometimes it's like finding the right pair of jeans, right? Just because your jeans don't fit doesn't mean you're not gonna wear jeans.
True indeed.
You're gonna go find a pair that fits.
Fact.
It's the same thing. I mean, I don't mean to make it to objectify it so much, but you know,
Yeah, that makes
first
sense,
therapist
though.
you talk to is not gonna be the one that you relate to
Yeah.
the most.
9 times
or the
out
one
of
that
10.
feel,
You
like,
may go through
comfortable
2 or
with.
3.
And honestly, like, I don't feel like there's enough black male therapists out there.
Oh, it's not?
I feel like there should be more, yeah, because then I feel like it would create that safe environment.
Yeah.
We feel like, okay, well, you look like me, you know, you might understand the things that I go through, and you're not judgmental, and I don't know you, and we have all these, like, you know, rules and boundaries with confidentiality.
Yeah.
So maybe, because I feel like a lot of times it might be hard to talk to a female therapist unless you can kind of get to know them and understand your own biases when it comes
Yeah.
to talking to women and whatever that's like for you, right? Because that might be a barrier.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of
Yeah.
people have like that favorite coach or that favorite like uncle. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
That's why I do think sports, especially for young black kids,
Yeah. What exactly is a
sports
life coach?
coaches are.
It's like a
Is a
therapist,
life
I
coach
feel
a
like.
therapist?
We don't have the same credentials, but something like that.
And it's like your
They coach
personal.
you how to go through life.
Sounds like the same thing.
It is, but it's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. They don't have to have the same license and degrees though. Right?
what do life coaches do?
They give
coach
people therapy,
That's
but they're just
I
not
don't know about
licensed.
therapy.
I
I don't know
guess.
if they can give you, like, you know, they can't be like, oh yeah, we're gonna do some DBT therapy or CBT
Yeah,
therapy
yeah,
today. They'll be like, okay, what's the issue with your life? Let's coach you through that.
Like,
Oh,
probably set
okay.
some goals, do certain shit. mix it up.
Okay.
And what is the difference between a therapist and a psychiatrist? Because I know a
So-
lot of people don't know.
Yeah, a therapist
Yeah, because I
does
didn't
not
know.
provide medication, but a psychiatrist will prescribe medication. Some psychiatrists also do therapy, which I think is an awesome combination.
Yeah.
So, do some therapists refer people over to psychiatrists?
All the time. I just referred to someone the other day. All the time.
And then what are some
And that's-
common? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's not. It's a whole system. It's a whole system. You need to have your PCP, right? Your just normal doctor you go to that just does your yearly physicals and
Checkups
stuff
and
like that, checkups. And you have your psychiatrist, the doctor who provides you medication for your mental health. You can get, sometimes you can get it from your PCP, but a lot of times they want you to get it from a psychiatrist because they specialize in that.
Yeah.
And then you have your therapist. And then other people have other things too. Then they have like a coach, and they have like a ballet teacher, and they have like whatever. It's a whole system. that
That's a
comes
lot
together
going on.
Damn.
to help you stay stable.
That's a lot.
It is. It's not easy. It's not
Nah,
easy,
it
and that's
don't
why a lot of
sound
people
like-
don't do it because it is a lot.
Yeah.
And not to say you can want to do it, but you have the resources.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
And then what do you think some common misconceptions about mental health?
I think maybe the one I think about the most is like seeking help from a professional makes you seem quote unquote weak.
Yeah.
Or maybe like untrustworthy or like like just the
Yeah.
stigma, I guess, that's around mental health. Like, you don't want to be diagnosed with anything, because if you do get a diagnosis, then automatically you're crazy.
Yeah.
Just it all comes back to judgment again, right? The judgment.
Everybody's crazy.
You're being vulnerable, and then you're being judged on top of that. Then it's like, why would I want to put myself in that situation? There's a lot of misconceptions. People will seek therapy for several different things.
Yeah.
Several different things.
What was that you was asking me earlier, Biz? About success.
Do you think what was it?
Was
success worth
was
your mental
success
health?
worth sacrificing my mental health?
Yeah.
I would have to say a hard no. Maybe when I was younger, I may have said yes. But now that I'm older and my mental health and status is the most important thing to me, I would have to say no. No amount of success is worth sacrificing my mental health.
What you say, Miss Marie?
Of course she gonna say
No,
no.
I got some.
I don't think anything is worth sacrificing your mental health, because you could be as successful as you want to be, but will you be able to live it, enjoy it, if your mental health is not stable?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people with a lot of money who commit suicide every single year.
Yeah.
See, but that's a hard line to because on one hand you can be successful, and then on one hand you can have mental health. It's like, what if, I don't know. Okay, so I'm in agreement with y'all. I say no too, but my actions don't say no. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm verbally saying that, but
you can definitely do both.
Yeah,
You can definitely do both, because if you are successful, then what's getting in the way of getting the treatment that you need?
I think
yourself.
I wouldn't even say treatment. I'm thinking more on the line of, do you feel like being or gaining success? Are you like, damn, I'm trying to say, are you willing to risk losing your mental health or going through some mental health issues because you're gaining
Can you
success?
describe that even more? What does that mean, losing your mental health? What does that look like per se?
Like, say for instance, if you're becoming successful, but somehow you went through something that was like post-traumatic, and now you're dealing with
order to be
PTSD.
successful?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if
So in order to be successful, you have to do some fucked up shit.
like the army? What if you had to go to the army, and now you're successful with life, or you got a better life, but now you're going through PTSD? Do you think it's worth it at that point?
I do.
Because you had to shoot
Right, or you had to get
Kill
shot at or anything.
a
Like,
child bomber or
do
something.
you think it's worth it at that point?
Yeah.
And like, our actions show different. Like, everybody, I feel like, I say no, but your lifestyle.
Oh, yeah, I
think-
see what you're saying, but
I think it's different for everyone.
Yeah.
We definitely should not generalize, these things. Because someone will say, yeah, it was
Yeah.
definitely worth it because now I'm here.
Fact.
And some people will say no because I can't sleep.
yeah.
I haven't eaten in like 3 weeks.
Right.
I can barely not drink every day.
Or I hear
No.
voices or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some people will be like, yeah, it was worth it. And some people will be like, no, it wasn't. So it really depends on what it is. If you feel like, okay, for example, you're going to go to the army. Let's say there's a war coming up. You're going to go to the army. Okay. What do? You have to prepare. So what do I do to make sure that my mental health is somewhat stable when I get out of this? So you have to put those pieces in place before you go. So before you go, you're going to prep. You're going to see your therapist. You're going to see your psychiatrist. You're going to do your skills every single day that you're there for 10 years, whatever many years. While you're in the army, you're going to continue with your treatment so that you can have, hopefully, like, you can be somewhat as stable as you can be and enjoy your success.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to, it's like risk management. Now, if you have no fucking idea what the army looks like, and you're just like, la-di-da-di-da, jump into the army, I'm going to have all this money. Then you end up like, what?
Yeah.
Trauma, PTSD, suicidal ideation, self-harming every day. Like rage, homicidal ideation when you get out of it. It's because you weren't ready. You didn't prepare.
Facts.
Yeah.
And I say that's not going to happen if you do prepare. It is going to happen, but you'll be, again, awareness, right? You'll be more aware of, like, okay, this is happening because of this, and this is what I learned to do. in
Yeah.
order to
Yeah, I mean, I think differently.
deepen.
I think you should.
Should what?
You should. I mean, I think you should sacrifice mental health for that. I feel like,
You
especially
should sacrifice mental health for success.
for sure.
Why?
I
Why you
think
say that?
like, especially at the age I'm at right now, like, if you want your dream, like how I've been looking at it, if you want your dream, you're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of stuff.
Why can't you have both?
I think it's more so you don't have time for both.
Well, when you're young, you really don't give a damn about stuff like that.
But like, will success be worth it if y'all fucked up at the end anyway?
When you're young,
If you
you
end up
don't even
killing
care.
everyone you love at the end of anyway because it wasn't worth it.
Fact.
Like, you think it is worth it in the moment because maybe your age, maybe it's something that you just never had before. Like, we're successful. Like, we wake up in the morning, you're successful. Like, you have to
Yeah.
really describe
Yeah.
what success means to you.
Right, and
Fact.
and it differentiates depending on the person. And I would say, my bad, Pass. I just had a brain.
Like, for example, right? Let's talk about doing things that do not align with your values and your morals and beliefs.
Okay,
But
that's
you have
different.
to do those things in
Yeah.
order to be successful. Is it gonna be worth it?
Nah,
Are
I
you
don't
gonna
think
go
so.
diddle that little kid so you can be successful?
Nah.
Yeah.
Is
But-
it worth it?
So
Are you gonna
the oppression is a form of mental health,
hurt
right?
someone
Oppression?
or your whole
Depression.
family to be
Oh,
successful?
depression, yeah. Depression.
Right.
So depression is a form of mental health, right?
Well, depression is a diagnosis.
So I would think, like, truthfully, I would risk going through life trying to be successful and deal with depression, depending on what I'm trying to be successful for. Like, if my whole point is to, like, take care of my family and shit,
Yeah.
and I get to this point to where, okay, I'm successful enough to where now my people don't have to go through this,
Fact.
I feel like it'd be worth it then at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it could be worth it, right? You can go through depression that's untreated, right? You go through depression untreated for years, and you're grinding and you're grinding, and you get your family to where they want to be, and that's great. But then they hate you.
Facts.
They hate you so much that it doesn't fucking matter because you are such a bitch to them.
Fact.
The
Yeah.
whole time you're working your fucking ass off,
Facts.
and you didn't know how your energy
Joe Jackson.
was being spread. You don't know. Yeah, you put all these things in place so that you guys could like, that's great and all, Dad, and I love my Lamborghini, but like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't care. Now I'm over here with my third boyfriend or my third kid because I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, like,
Yeah,
it just
shit do
spread.
happen like that.
Yes. So you have to take care of it regardless. Like, it's about preparation. Like, you know that what you're doing is stressful. So you have to put systems in place to help you maintain the people who love you, who you're doing it for at the end of the day. And yourself. 'Cause you wanna enjoy your
Especially the
success.
job. Especially the job I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
A lot of countless, like sleepless nights.
Yeah.
But
You have to take care of that.
That was a good point Marie brought up. Like, what is success to you? So, what is success to y'all? I know to me, success is
That's a good question.
waking up, trying to be the best, trying to be a little bit better every day, a little better, more than I was the day before.
Is that new, though? It wasn't always like that, was it?
No.
Let me ask another question. Has your thoughts and your beliefs, or even just like your idea of success, changed as you've grown up and actually experienced life?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
sure.
success to me used to be
No.
like money, having things. But now I realize that those things are just,
I mean, they're nice to have.
they're nice to have, but they get old. And then you have to stay on that hamster wheel of getting new stuff because that 2025 Phantom in 2 years is going to be 2 years old.
but I think it's how far you wanna, like you said.
I don't
how-
feel
how
like
much
there's a level
success.
that you get to and be like, oh, well, I've had enough material stuff. I'm done.
I think it's
No, you
It's-
keep
it's-
going.
It
and keep
depends
It's
on-
going.
not. It's not like It's not engraved in humanity to think that way.
Yeah.
Because once you make it to a specific bracket, there's always someone above you, and
Yeah.
you're always competing. Especially
Happiness
talking
has to
about
be from
money.
within. I just feel like happiness cannot be brought from something outside of yourself. It has to be something within you.
I think it's a balance. I
Yeah.
think it's a balance. You have to have, and happiness, you know, people be like, yeah, I want to be happy. Like, what the fuck does that look like? What does that mean? What does that even mean? Happiness is an emotion just like sadness, anger, shame, guilt. It's a momentary thing.
Yeah.
You can't always be happy unless, like,
Well, yeah,
you
you
have,
A little
like,
crazy.
unless something else is going on.
Yeah, not
Right.
always.
Oh,
You can't, but you could be content.
Yeah.
Nah, I think it's
Stable.
You can be content. Yeah.
Hey, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
You can be aware of like, shit, today was a fucked up day, but you know what? I'm gonna go home, make dinner for my family, snuggle my cat, kiss my daughter. That makes me content at the end of the day, and that makes me successful.
Nah, I know it's gonna make me successful.
What is
I
success?
think-
What is success
What
to
is
you?
this?
Success for me, I ain't gonna lie.
At
like,
21 years
at
old.
21, I think getting right with Jesus Christ.
Okay.
That's personally for me, cause like
Strong spiritual
I s-
background.
I see a lot of people. I know a lot of people with the fast car, and like had a life that they want to live, but still not happy. And I'm like, I don't want to be like that. I want to have those things in life, but also still be grateful and still be humble.
Yeah.
So I
You know
gotta,
what? I love that.
yeah.
Love that. I love that because those things can be bought.
Okay.
Those things can be bought.
Yeah.
What you gonna say, Mel?
No, I'm gonna pass. Go ahead.
What about you?
I would
What is
say-
success to you?
Oh, what is success to me?
Yeah.
Success to me, man. I'm halfway living it already, man. I got my little family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a beautiful
It
baby
ain't no
boy.
little family. You got a big family now. You got a big baby.
Yeah, that
Big
boy,
wife.
that boy, a big boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything big. This
I
year.
got, I got a wonderful lady that loves me, man. All
Yeah.
I'm missing is some few small things. Maybe my little garden
Okay.
and a little house, man. That's about
What
the
you
only
gonna grow
thing
in
I'm
your
in.
garden?
All types of stuff, man. Yeah.
Melon.
Tomatoes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, start that garden.
jalapenos.
You
Yeah.
need that garden.
Fact.
It's good to have a garden.
Yeah, that's all I
Therapeutic
need.
within itself.
Throw me a little reefer back there.
Oh, no.
Greenhouse?
Okay, now
Yeah.
keep it low key.
Yeah, next to the jalapenos. You know?
No, I would say success for me is peace.
Yeah.
That's right.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Peace of mind. That's the most important thing.
Peace. If I got peace,
Peace,
I feel like I can do
period.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace of mind. So before we run out of time, man, are there any more questions? Anybody got anything they want to say? Do you have any questions for us?
Oh man, I didn't prepare any questions for you.
No?
So you said getting therapy for you has been kind of like the reason you haven't done it is because one, not much knowledge around it, and two, no resources.
Facts.
So, I mean, my question is, are you gonna try to look it up? And if you were to get therapy, what would be your main goal, I guess?
Where would he look it up?
So you can go on Psychology Today.
Okay.
It's just called Psychology Today. And it's literally just like a Google page for therapists, psychiatrists. You can plug in your insurance and everything, and you'll see who takes your insurance and who doesn't. It's really simple.
Yeah.
There's a lot of platforms. You could literally Google therapy near me, literally,
Okay.
and make a
Okay.
phone call.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
So what was your question again? Like what?
What would your goal be if you were to seek therapy? Let's say you're ready, you have an appointment. What would your main goal be? What do you want to treat?
Just to be, my main goal was just to go in open because I don't know, like, I know I'm not perfect and I don't know what's wrong with me yet. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't know what I got to go in targeting, but I'm just going open and just let them know what's on my mind and my heart, and hopefully they be able to, hopefully
Yeah.
it's one of the people that I can trust too, that I don't feel like judging.
So it sounds like you want to process maybe
Yeah.
some thoughts, emotions, and stuff like that.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
What about you?
Yeah.
What would you go for?
I'm not sure. I just like he said, I want to go in open because I don't know what I'm missing or
Well, I'm lacking.
what I'm
Yeah, I don't
lacking or
know.
anything. I'm just
This is like
I
a
want to
new-
go in maybe
Right.
probably understanding and learning myself a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I can be a better leader and a better father in the house.
That's what I go
That's
for.
I think that's
Yeah.
maybe I want to get some thoughts out, understand why things maybe some thoughts or maybe I do certain actions. I want to tighten up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good goal.
Would be a good role model, good leader.
Yeah.
What about you?
What was the question? I kind of
What would your goal be if you were to do therapy? What would you want to get out of it?
really better understanding of myself. Like I talk to like my dad, stuff like that. Like, cause I have a girlfriend right now, and I have a girlfriend right now, and any relationship gonna go through its ups and downs. But you like, look, don't. The person that's in front of you can see the outside. You can't see the outside of yourself right now. So you thinking self-centered in certain type of situations where you could you don't have no room for improvement, but you get the room for improvement from listening to your spouse or your significant other.
Sounds like communication.
Yeah.
And awareness. I'm hearing a lot of awareness.
Sound like you got a
Awareness over
strong
here,
support
awareness over
system,
here,
too.
awareness over here.
Yeah, on the real.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna say,
sound
you have
smart
a
as hell.
great
I didn't know you was
support.
21, bro.
I
You got a strong support
Yeah.
system, man.
I just-
Shout out to them.
I do a lot of
for
deep
sure.
thinking.
Yeah.
But you're
And
able to even talk, but you're able to share that
Yeah.
with people you trust. And
that's
you
what I'm
know.
saying. Like, you strong.
That's hard to get.
I want to.
You 21.
That's like one of the biggest issues with my adult clients is finding that tribe, like finding that group of people that they can trust, even if
Yeah.
it is friends or family. Even those guys, sometimes we don't think we can trust them
Yeah.
because of whatever experiences you've had with them, you know.
Yeah.
And that's just me, and we really go through similar situations on a daily. As far as relationships, as far as day to day, as far as work.
Ain't on the
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
We go through the
we
exact
go
same
to
shit.
similar. I won't say exact same, but
Damn near,
it's
bro.
very it's very similar, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think we all. I mean, me and Evie work in the barbershop, so we can
Yeah.
we kind of do it on a small scale.
On a
I
small
think
scale.
we can do a little better, or maybe I don't know. We can be better at creating that safe space.
See, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I think a barbershop is a beautiful place,
Yeah.
a beautiful space.
It's just
Clients unload all kind of stuff
All the time,
on me
and all
the
you
time.
have to do is be non-judgmental, meaning like, so being non-judgmental basically means you're not adding your own opinions or values based on somebody else's experiences.
Yeah.
Like you're not saying, oh, that's good, that's bad, because that's an opinion based on value,
Gotcha.
And that's
based on
gotcha,
your
gotcha.
own thought,
Yeah.
right? Because what you think is good, I might not think is good.
Yeah.
What you think is bad, I might think is bad, right? So I like to use the word effective, non-effective. And I use those words because effective towards your bigger goal, right? Or non-effective towards your bigger goal. So for example, if you want to be sober, right? But you can't stop drinking, well, taking this shot be effective for your goal or not effective for your goal?
Gotcha.
Rather than is
Yeah.
it good or bad, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So when you're in that, not telling you how to do your job because you guys probably do your jobs really well.
No,
But
but you
when
can
you
definitely
are
help us listen better.
but when you are in the shop and your friend is like venting to you or whatever, even if you don't agree with them, you don't think that what they did or said was right, whatever, based on your own thoughts, beliefs, values, whatever, just being non-judgmental and validating goes a long way. You don't have to tell someone how you feel about what they're telling you. Like
Yeah.
you can just let them know that they're heard and that shit fucking sucks,
Yeah.
and that will go a long way.
Yeah.
And I think in the black community, the barbershop is low key top like the number one place to go to just do whatever, say whatever you want. Cause I done heard some crazy things.
Yeah.
Basketball takes everything.
Everybody gets treated the same in the
Yeah.
barbershop.
And you guys are probably validating and non-judgmental, you don't even know it. And that's a skill within itself.
And you're gonna get told when you're wrong.
Because at the end of the day, that's your client too. Like, you know,
Yeah.
in a few weeks.
Yeah.
So my lady, she texted me a question she wanted me to ask you. She said, is there any advice for people watching on mental health, especially black people, since it's often overlooked and not taken seriously in our community?
Wait, can you say that again?
All right. Any advice for people watching on mental health, especially in the black community, since it's overlooked and not taken seriously in our community?
So advice on mental health in the
Maybe how to deal
black
with mental health.
community when it's not taken seriously.
Yeah.
What I would say to you is do what's best for you.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck what your neighbor is saying, your cousin, your sister. If you tell someone I'm gonna go to therapy and they give you shit for it, then
Yeah.
Beat that.
they're not being supportive of you.
You
Even
need
if
to
you don't
reevaluate your
understand what's
relationship.
good, even if they don't understand and you don't understand, like again, right? Therapy, you're going so that you could be more effective at something. Right? Like why would you need to go to therapy? It's because you have stuff that you need to work on and not everyone has to know that. My thing, what I would say to that person is, move in silence, especially if you feel like you can't trust the people that you're around. And then let them just see you progress. And only a handful of people can know. Not everyone has to know what you're doing, where you're going, right? because you tell people, yeah, I'm in therapy, then they're gonna start spreading rumors. Maybe they're gonna make you feel bad about yourself, and sometimes they don't need to know what you're doing. Maybe you could tell your husband or your wife, that you're in therapy, your sister, your cousin, if you trust them.
Yeah.
But it's because you're doing it for yourself. Like, you're not doing it for them, and they're damn sure not in there with you.
Yeah.
Just do it for yourself. Like, people don't need to know what you're doing,
Yeah.
and it's none of their business.
Yeah, definitely. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Right, exactly. Because, and if you're going to shame me for trying to, like, figure myself out, see what's next for me, maybe be a better version for myself so I could be a better version for everyone else around me, because
Exactly.
it's not working out, and you're going to shame me for that.
I think most times people shame you is really envy because they want to do what you're doing, and they just maybe too scared, or maybe they can't do what you're doing, so they judge or they say, "You weak for going to. You really want to. You might need to go to therapy."
Or it can be is just the norm.
Yeah.
Now, let's be real. If somebody
it's
say
just in us.
you weak or you frauds for going to therapy, they definitely need therapy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need therapy if you gonna say that.
Yeah.
Because what's the alternative?
Yeah.
What's the alternative? Keep it all to yourself.
Yeah.
Keep doing the same shit
And
you've been doing. hoping
that
for
stuff be
change.
killing us, man.
Smoking
Suppressing
weed
all
day.
that stuff in for
Suppressing.
years.
Then you
That
go
stuff
out,
kill
you
us,
drink,
man.
and you smoke and whatever. And you know what? Those emotions been suppressing gonna come out one way or another.
Yep.
One way or another. That's why you're yelling at your fucking phone in your car, throwing your fucking joint. Because those emotions came out one way or another.
Yeah.
Because they had been either suppressed or invalidated by either you or other people around you.
Yeah. Suppressed
Kind of like
emotions,
a
man.
bottle of Coca-Cola. You can just shake it so often before that shit.
But we're taught that from young
Close.
kids. Shut up. Don't cry.
Exactly.
Don't cry.
Fact.
Exactly.
I better not see a tear.
Fact.
I mean, that
especially
right
this
there
one.
is where it starts.
And they learned that from their parents. And
Yeah.
their parents learned that from their parents.
Yeah, it's a cycle. It's a vicious cycle.
Yo, boy, you're not supposed to cry.
Little boys don't cry.
Boys don't cry.
Boys need
Remember
to
that
cry. They need to
song?
cry more often.
I teach my
Boys
son
don't
it's okay to cry, but we're not
cry.
gonna sit in those emotions. Get it out, and then we're gonna move forward.
Damn right.
But you can get it out, but we're not gonna wallow in that sadness. We're gonna move forward with our head up and keep moving.
I mean, sometimes you need to sit in it for a while.
Well, yeah.
You do, because the more you avoid it, the more sensitive you become to it.
But what I try to teach him is that you don't have to do it in public.
I
Let's
mean,
say somebody
of
hurts your
course,
feelings at
like-
school. You don't have to cry right there. You can.
I mean, how old is your son?
He's 9.
Yeah, if he needs to cry, he can cry, man. Like, there's nothing
That's
wrong
just gonna make his
crying.
problems worse.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's society.
Maybe, but like, I mean, he can fight or whatever. Cry later, I guess.
Yeah, on a societal level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's just gonna make the problem
For
worse if
sure.
you sit there and cry.
Yeah, it is. Especially like,
Yeah.
where things are these days.
You know.
But
But
definitely come home and tell me what happened, and you can cry.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hug,
Yeah.
and we can talk about it.
Definitely. Don't hold it in.
Yeah.
That don't cause nothing but struggle and strife.
You want to say something?
yeah, and the people and like, I don't know how high school was for y'all generation. Y'all know y'all kind of like
60s and shit.
y'all like so a lot of things that happen in middle school is crazy. Middle school and high school is crazy now.
Like what do you
you-
think the difference?
Everything is social media now.
Oh yeah.
It's really bad. Like, people be getting like cyberbullied crazy for, like, if you take a picture, like, it's crazy. It's insane. And I think a lot of parents a lot of parents getting caught up in their own stuff,
Yeah.
and they gotta think about their responsibility. They get so responsible that they forget about the child got mental health too.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's hard because a lot of times the kids be so, like you say, you're a gamer, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of time the kids just be off to themselves doing a thing, and you would never know
Yeah.
that they have a mental issue because they're always in their room with the door closed playing the game.
Facts.
No, but it start with the parent giving them the iPad as a kid.
You gotta go in there, open the door. Hey man, what's up?
Yeah, like,
The
yeah.
parent got to go check into him.
You gotta open this door. Open this door, man.
Yeah, you gotta sit there and play that game with him. No,
Right.
Yeah.
over there.
Bust his ass.
Yeah, what's up, bro? How was school today? What you eat for lunch? Come on, take that hoodie off, man. Let's go outside.
Take that shiesty off.
Yeah, you gotta make these kids go outside nowadays, man.
I ain't in that generation. I used to go outside.
Yeah, my daughter goes outside all the time.
That's good.
Yeah.
The park is healthy. The park is healthy for little kids.
Bike life.
Give them a chance to get some of that energy out.
Yeah.
As well as it's just good practice. Like as you get older, you look back at like as much hooping as we did in the hood is probably why we still in the little good health that we got now. You feel a nigga play basketball 5 years straight every summer. 90 degrees.
8 hours a day.
I know I lost.
Hours a day.
I lost like 30 pounds and grew like 5 inches within like a year at one time. It was crazy.
Yeah. Those was the days.
So I have a question. So like, I was talking to my my girl, and I was like, a kid should ride the school bus to school. How do y'all feel about that? She feel like they should get dropped off in a car. How do y'all feel like? What's y'all spectrum? Like y'all kids.
I feel like this. This is just me. I see a lot of these school buses flipping over, turning over.
That happened one time, man.
Man, no, it didn't. No, I'm saying it be car accidents. I be seeing how these people drive on these buses with these kids. I remember when I was a kid when they was riding on the bus. Nigga, we was bouncing up and down.
I'm saying
hitting our head on the ceiling.
Facts.
No,
Freaky
bro,
stuff
no.
was going on.
No, I'm saying like the experience of the bus. Like not more so of like being on the bus. You didn't have fights on the bus probably. You didn't have like roast sessions. You didn't have times on the bus where everybody on your head, or you didn't seen everybody get. It's like a cycle.
But I feel like it really depends on your kid, and you gotta know your kid. Because if your kid can handle that environment, then yeah, I feel like it ain't the worst environment to be in. Yeah. But if your kid is gonna be the one that getting bullied, bro, you might not want to send your kid on that school bus. Because you have to whoop some little kid's ass.
I feel that.
Or somebody dead, you have to fight.
Yeah.
It ain't worth it. I'm going to pick my son up at that point.
Yeah, I agree. I think it definitely depends on your kid.
Oh, man. But nah, man, in closing, man, we really appreciate you coming, man.
Yes, definitely.
This was definitely a good talk. You was very informative. We learned a lot, man.
And
if you need a therapist, guys, Psychology Today, literally, you can just literally Google therapy near me.
Yeah, it's just that easy.
Yeah.
Or where can they find you?
If you want to find me, you can find me at hopeforagiraffe.com. Just how it sounds.
Hopeforagiraffe.com.
Hopeforagiraffe.com.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. You shouldn't forget that either.
Better help sponsor.
I'm like
Better help sponsor.
Yeah.
If y'all need somebody to talk to, man, go find somebody to talk to. Help is out there. It's available.
Facts.
Yeah.
Better help sponsor this.
No, it didn't.
No, I'm saying they should.
No, I don't like this.
Now, tell me about this giraffe. Why is there a hope for a giraffe?
My company's called Hope for a Giraffe because I feel like, if you go on my website, you'll see a description. So I feel like every time I was down, like I remember calling my mom over some stupid shit I went through with one of my partners, blah, blah, blah. You know, just got me all in my feelings, and I'm talking to her, crying on the phone, and she would tell me, Musweki, that's my first name. She'll say, Musweki, you are a giraffe, okay? Hold your head up high. Don't have your head all slumped over, eating with the mice and the rabbits. You are a giraffe. Hold your head up high.
Oh, your head up high.
And I was like,
Shout out to your mom.
Yeah, and that stuck with you.
That just stuck with me.
Yeah.
Because but that's what in my eyes we're all giraffes, right?
Yeah.
Because we're supposed to be like this, and we get food from up there. But sometimes you just can't.
We bottom feed
sometimes. Our head just can't. Sometimes you forget that you are.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just need hope, and you need to remember, oh shit, I am able to stand up sometimes. Like I can do that. I haven't done that in a while. You know, it feels good. And then you're gonna go up and down. Because you do eat grass also, you know. So you're gonna go. Now just don't forget that you can.
Just don't forget.
Let's give another round of applause for Marie Musanga.
Y'all do it out there too.
Hopeforagiraffe.com. Hopeforagiraffe.com. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's been another wonderful show.
For
Hope
sure.
y'all
Thank you
enjoyed
for
it.
having me. It
You're
took
welcome.
a while to get
You're
here,
welcome.
but I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, we did it. We made it. Y'all go like, subscribe, comment, hopefagiraffe.com. Check her out. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Make sure y'all hit the notification bell
Yeah,
too,
hit that
man.
notification bell.
Like,
Peace
comment,
out.
subscribe.
Peace.